A poor woodcutter named Ali Baba overhears a band of thieves at a hidden mountain vault. With 2 words, "Open Sesame," the stone grinds open, revealing a fortune that will soon become a death sentence for his family. He brings the gold home, but the secret is impossible to keep. His wealthy brother Kasim uses a suet-lined measuring cup to trick Ali Baba's wife, catching a single gold coin stuck to the fat at the bottom. Kasim rushes to the cave to claim the riches for himself, but once inside, the password escapes him. He is trapped in the vault and killed the moment the thieves return. Ali Baba manages to retrieve his brother's body, but the recovery is a disaster. He realizes he has confirmed to a band of 40 killers that someone else knows their location and has infiltrated their sanctuary. While Ali Baba sinks into a state of paralyzed panic, his slave Morgiana begins to quietly map out a defense. The thieves are an organized, lethal force. Morgiana realizes that survival will now depend on her capacity for logistics and deception. Morgiana identifies the immediate vulnerability. A brutally dismembered body in the house is a direct trail for the thieves to follow. If they find the body missing from the cave, they will scour the town for an unexplained death. She begins a multi-layered cover-up. She visits the local apothecary over several days, loudly lamenting her master Kasim's worsening condition and purchasing expensive medicines for a fictional terminal illness. To ensure a normal burial without raising questions about the cause of death, she seeks out Baba Mustafa, a local cobbler. She pays him in gold to use his skills to sew Kasim's remains back together. To protect the location of the house, she blindfolds the cobbler before leading him through the streets, ensuring he cannot identify the home where the work is performed. This blindfold act secures the specialized labor they need, while effectively severing the geographic link between the thieves' crime scene and Ali Baba's front door. The thieves eventually find the cobbler and pay him to retrace his steps while blindfolded. He leads a spy back to the neighborhood, marking Ali Baba's door with a white chalk X to guide the midnight raid. When Morgiana finds the mark later that afternoon, she recognizes it as a targeting beacon. Simply erasing the mark would notify the thieves that their presence is known, potentially triggering a more desperate and violent attack on the household. She takes identical chalk, marking every neighboring door with the same symbol. The arriving strike team is met with a flood of false data. The confusion forces the captain to abort the mission, executing their own spy for the failure. Morgiana protected the house by making the truth indistinguishable from the noise, weaponizing the thieves' own intelligence gathering against them. The captain of the thieves decides to lead the next attempt personally. He memorizes the house's location and returns disguised as an oil merchant, requesting Ali Baba's hospitality for the night. He brings 38 heavy leather jars into the courtyard. Only one contains oil. The other 37 hide armed assassins waiting for the captain's signal to emerge and slaughter the family. Late that night, Morgiana enters the courtyard to refill a lamp. Passing the jars, she hears a whispered question from the shadows. "Is it time?" She realizes the scale of the infiltration instantly. She whispers back, "Not yet," then quietly boils a massive cauldron of oil and pours it into the vents of the occupied jars, neutralizing the entire strike team in their containers. While Ali Baba slept, Morgiana independently identified and dismantled a coordinated tactical ambush using the only resources she had available. A year later, the captain makes one final play. He returns in a new disguise, infiltrating Ali Baba's inner circle as a merchant guest and gaining an invitation to a private dinner. During the meal, the guest insists on a specific condition. He refuses to eat any food prepared with salt. In this culture, eating a host's salt is a sacred vow of peace. By avoiding it, he bypasses the obligation of a guest and keeps his path clear for murder. The request is too specific to ignore. Morgiana observes the guest closely, recognizes the captain, and sees a dagger hidden in his robes. She realizes he is waiting for the end of the meal to finish what he started. She volunteers to perform a traditional dagger dance for the guest. As the rhythm peaks, she moves within striking distance and plunges the blade into the captain's heart before he can reach for his own weapon. Ali Baba is stunned, but when Morgiana reveals the hitting weapon on the guest, he finally acknowledges her role in his family's survival. He grants her freedom and welcomes her into the family through marriage to his son. The magical password Open Sesame provided the gold, but it couldn't provide the safety required to keep it. Ali Baba found the wealth, but it was Morgiana who outthought the thieves at every turn, ensuring the family actually lived to see the